to inside. Seat of the Imperial Court. Audience chamber, Imperial Palace.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
I don't think this kid's doing much of anything, quite frankly. Don't do anything to get yourself killed.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm.
There aren't many cities left in Storm.
And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
There's going to be no land left, sir.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
He's literally gone insane. It's not even villainy at this point, it's insanity.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over.
You need to find a better way of life.
Come, your radiance.
Dion.
The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
Well, at least the kid's not mute, like I'd feared.
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
I need
The Bocklab
Prince
markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Dion to not publicly act against his father. Like, go, hey, father, you're bad. Let me try and kill you. He needs to just quietly take his men, or even just don't take your men. I'm not picky on that front. Take at least your boyfriend. And come help Clive. Or Joshua. Either or. I don't care which way. Just help the cause. Because he's going to find himself having a much more fulfilling life if he does that than the misery that he's in now.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Am I going through the ruin? Yes, I have to go through the ruin. Alas and alack.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Well, they'll soon learn. Wow, oh, they're very squishy.
This one. Farewell.
You guys just stand and watch? Okay, well, I'm glad I could entertain the pilgrims. They're not exactly refugees. They had homes.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
Yes.
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies.
No traders pass, no passage.
Dare say he'll have finished by now.
Ha! You guys can't even get to the Dominion, to Twinside.
Let me carry your goods.
Sucks to be you.
Peaches and pears.
Oh, it's a bit colourful over here. Buckled markets.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Flatbread.
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
I hope you're going to dress differently, because no one's going to believe you're a traitor looking like that.
He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches.
Honey, I don't want to taste your peaches.
I'll take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
What?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us
I
what
swear to God, if
happened.
you've lost your trader's pass,
It's me trader's pass. It's gone.
someone stole it.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
Absolutely.
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
I hope it has your name on it.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
He seems pretty
No time
excited
like
about
the
that
present.
red chocobo.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
It's so weird hearing them say chocobo, because I could swear in every other game it's always chocobo, even in 15, because I only watched that recently. It's always chocobo. Why have they changed the pronunciation of the word? It's just jarring.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Well, there's the red chocobo. How do I get inside? Really? You can't jump that fence? Oh, I was looking for a marker.
Looking to hire a coach?
No.
It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion.
Million?
Take it or leave it.
Million?
We're not here for that.
Are you
I
serious?
bid you good day.
Oh, wait, just don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders.
Right, that's what I keep
but
saying.
I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it.
Well, that much is
Let me
obvious.
explain.
They want the pass for themselves to get through, right?
Ever since the Fist marched on the
Why
Dominion,
did we need to
the
cut
Republic
that?
has been clamping down
I'm
on
so
any
confused by
commerce
the
that
editing of
might
this
aid
game.
the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all.
Yes, we know.
And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate
Yes,
means.
that much was obvious.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their
Okay,
owners.
that was what I was wondering
and yet
about.
none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us?
How
We
are
want to
you
get your
taking a
pass back.
stand?
And we want to ensure
What does that
no
even
more are
mean?
stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, And 2 birds.
We've decided to take a stand, but we have no idea who's behind it, so we're just going to sit here in solidarity and not solve the problem. But hey, you're here. You can help us with our stand, even though we're doing nothing to find the culprit. Can you find the culprit for us? That makes no sense.
I'll be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the
Diary
strait.
suggested that back with
Well, the guards will definitely spot you if you try and
Sembrek,
do that. Like,
previous capital.
We don't want to get spotted, right?
So
No,
either
it was
we find
Porter's
the
older.
people
My
who took the
apologies.
pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Here's a seal. Don't know what for, though.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for
I
a
don't know why
friend.
they made these seals
I
a
suggest
thing.
that you
It's
speak
weird.
with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
See, every time that pops up, it irritates me. It's a main mission. It's not a side quest. What do you mean accept the quest? What, I don't accept it and then I just can't finish the game? Like, it's so stupid. Like, seriously, what is the game going to do if I don't accept it? So dumb.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Ew, that's revolting. No.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too. Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted.
Smart.
Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Where's the fishmonger? This way.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
I find that hard to believe, Spice
You
Trader.
should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then.
Yeah.
For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Hard isn't the issue.
with me.
Interesting is the other.
You
Is
won't
the
find
actual
anything of this
problem.
quality in Twinside.
It's going to be rather lackluster. Child.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No.
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Next child. This one over here.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Tent outside of town. Yes, Jill, you were in my way. Okay. I hadn't seen Torgal in a while, so I was just checking that he was still here.
Peaches and pears.
Keep your beans to yourself. Don't go around saying that you're cheap, sir. Someone might get the wrong idea.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
I don't know. There's kids there.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing.
Your voice is a little
The moment
old
they
for your
found
body.
out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
Damn straight you are.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunza, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Well, I think these two are more useful than Hansa, quite frankly. They're more likely to talk about it.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
But his employers have the pass already.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
But? Finished your sentence, man. I have no idea where I'm going. Neither does the game.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you.
Unsheaths sword.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Excuse me?
We're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Do you attack
Your
everybody you see? If you're already on the lookout because Eloise has told you about us, but you still attack us anyway, you're a bit stupid.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground.
I mean, this place isn't that
prey on the
large.
desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Well, I'm the one who told you that. I said we're all on the same side, did I not, Theodore?
Oh.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your traders pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told
No,
us.
they will, but I'll kill them,
Couldn't
so it
if I
doesn't
wanted
matter.
to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Again, what if I say no?
Leitney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
I didn't say yes, I pressed circle to get out of it and it still gives me the quest. So it pretty much doesn't even give you a choice. You take it or you just don't play the game anymore. It's a very bad mechanic in this game. It should be exclusively for side quests only. I'm going to stop for lunch and try and find some effort in me to keep going because quite frankly I'm at a boring part of the game and I'm massively bored. We had great momentum up to Hugo Kupka and now it's just like, I just don't care. This is kind of boring. First with Mid's quest and now we're fluttering about this place. It's just, can we just get on with it please? Alrighty, here's to hoping the game improves. Fulfill Eloise and Theodore's request, search for the cast stones lair, which is somewhere generically south of us.
No, you better not have scared any of my birds.
Me? What, you talking to me? What did I do to scare your birds, sir? I just chased a boy.
What's that, then?
A bloody thief and a pickpocket. Steps of the Forgotten. Here we go. I see some people. I see some people I'd like to kill. Do you have my pass on you, good sirs? Wow, so dramatic.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
I got this, Theodore. You just stand back and watch.
Attack! Get him!
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
Yeah.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Yeah. I hope we slaughtered them and we didn't just injure them. Clearly I'm the bloodthirsty one.
We got company! That's the lot.
Over here!
Too slow. This Get him! Go for it! Get him! Go for it!
That was delightful. You just struck me, sir. I do not appreciate that. You will die for it.
Get him! Help me, boy. This one. Go for it. This one.
You guys gonna do something or just stare at him? I think they're just going to stare at him.
Fewer now.
Alrighty. Ah, we're going this way. Never mind. I won't be getting that item. Might get this one though. I don't really need that, but okay, thank you. Ooh, up into the mountains, you say?
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
Which should be applied to a trade,
It will be
not
a shame when they
thieving.
chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Wow. Such compassion.
Scum.
Yeah. That's
The
a word for
leaders
it.
of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
No, I
We're
was
ready
not.
when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
They get zero mercy from me. Gentlemen.
Fuck! It's that guard from Falkland! Kill him! Kill them all!
I'm stuck in animation because I was spamming my dodge. No, the other... I want the other guy.
This one.
Again, stuck in an animation. I can't do anything about that. Yeah. They've put way too much HP on all their enemies. They're big enemies. Like, I get that you're supposed to be harder than the plebs, and that's fine, but you should be dead by now. I shouldn't have to spend minutes just slowly chipping away at a pleb. A lot of these battles need to be quicker. They're too time consuming.
Too slow.
Now's our chance.
We still didn't get to full health. Oh well, I tried. Yeah, I think they've got the HP for their enemies completely out of whack, especially their elite enemies. It takes way too long to kill things in this game. plebs are fine. I think they're sufficiently time-consuming. My trader's pass. Where is it? Is it on the dead bodies?
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
I see 3, but
Have
okay.
The name's been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
Why don't you tell her yourself? Why am I telling your own sister of your deeds? That's just awkward. I'm absolutely not going on foot. Eloise. 'Tis done. I can get through this gosh darn gate now.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered.
I bloody hope so.
Only time and Theo's return will tell.
Is there a reason we didn't just go through them before we left? There weren't that many.
Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
Wow. I'm so renowned.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
Oh, how
I was the first my sister helped
fortuitous.
escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What's that one for?
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones.
Ah, in Dominion.
That mark is
in
proof
Twinside.
that you're a friend to us both.
Okay. Oh, they're joined together. The collar and the compass. Aw, aren't you super
I shall bear
cute?
it with pride.
Well,
That's
all
taking
that
it a bit far.
remains is to wish you a safe onward journey.
Thank
Goose's
you.
pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
I don't even have a million to my name, lady.
Try the caravan.
Who would even be able to afford that, Eloise? Nobody is the answer. Nobody. Okay, so we have Trader's Pass and the Breath of Lightning. Reduces the cooldown.
Right then.
Bye.
Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Sounds like a drunkard if you're looking for somebody to fill your cup.
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy
check.
pears! Slake your thirst!
What I really want to be.
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Put it in a pocket a little higher up in your body, sir.
Oh, thank you
He
so
says while
much.
putting it in his
Nan
pocket
would
on
have
his
killed
hip.
me if I'd come back without it.
Cool, you're gonna lose
I'll
it
have
again.
to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Honza. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn
But he
to.
wanted the money.
We do. And we already have. Miss Elle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stable.
Oh, fantastic.
It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well.
I hate that saying.
You said you're trained to be a
No.
blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Just because something ends well doesn't mean there doesn't need to be consequences for the ill that has happened along the way. Okay, so where is this caravan we're joining? Is it with the wagon stop there?
All right. We have a place on the wagon.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
He has got to work on his
Remember the
line.
plan. You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.